Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? Well, welcome to listen, for everybody knows we're in a new format here. We're using Zoom now instead of Skype, and it doesn't go across my screen as saying recording anymore. So here we go. We're recording. Uh, welcome to another episode and the dwindling saga of the quarantine. What was it? Quarantine.
Lethal Quarantine.
Lethal Quarantine. The Lethal Quarantine saga. I completely forget. But we're dwindling down. Things are opening up. Things are starting to get back to normal a little bit.
Right. Everything's good now.
Yeah.
Go back to work.
Everything's good. Don't worry. Everything's getting back to normal.
Somebody got to do their shirt laundry.
Welcome to another episode of Top Rope Wrestling Talk, where I am joined by none other than Latina Heat, the Tiger Queen, Grandma Wendy herself.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
And joined by none other than our now permanent host with us, the evil one, Evil Evan.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
Yes, they did. They definitely did mess with the wrong one. That's for sure. But I'm glad he's on our side.
Damn right.
And also joined by none other than Dom, the bad guy, the jack of all trades, the master of none, the soundboard extraordinaire himself. I'm going to say his name one more time because I can. Dom.
Hey, yo.
What's up,
And
guys?
then there's me, the MJF scarf wearing, the high class one himself, Bruce.
I'm better than you.
Yes, I am.
And he knows it.
Yes, I do.
Oh, it's good to be back. Unfortunately, we were gonna make this like a fatal five-way, but Jose couldn't make it.
Yes, our clown, clown, could not make it.
You know
tonight.
why though? Because he was too busy in his conga line.
Sorry.
God, we're stupid.
Sorry, I got a little too into that.
I'm not feeling sorry for it.
I almost fell right out my chair, but I'm okay. I might have bruised the butt cheek, but I'm good.
I just want to let the world of Top Rope know that the Majestic Beard will be back. I just wanted to start over again. I needed something to do.
Fair enough. I just want the world of Top Rope to know the Big Papa Pump Beard will never return.
Because, I pointed it out.
No, I thought about it before. I was just like, nobody noticed. And then you noticed. It was like, gone!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's more like
Oh, do something.
All right, so now that we've got all the introductions and the derailment comedy out of the way,
tomfoolery out of the way,
the shenanigans,
we have a show to do.
We have a show to do with a lot of goddamn topics, and it's gonna be fun. We actually have topics from like all over the place for once, which is cool. We have like a world of wrestling. I don't know what else, I don't know what else to call it outside. Shit. Maybe I should have set up the wheel. I don't know.
How do you not have the wheel ready for a show like this with everything we have to talk about?
All right, I was struggling. I got home late. I was setting up on the fly. I was eating dinner, the whole nine. It was hectic. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I've got something right off the top of my head.
All right, well, I'll try to grab the wheel in the background. But the first topic we have is a lovely topic called roaming not included. And if you guys noticed, ever since the big dog himself skipped out on WrestleMania, Vince McMahon's been a little bit perturbed, a little bit peeved. He even he went as far as to like cut Roman out of the whole Money in the Bank clip from Seth Rollins cashing in and all that good shit. He's told people not to mention him. It's definitely interesting because would Vince McMahon be I don't know how to put this, dumb enough to get rid of Roman Reigns for not showing up at WrestleMania?
Now, this can be going one of two ways in my eyes. It could be that Roman's going to leave.
Right.
Or Vince is doing this to repackage Roman because his wife is pregnant with another set of twins.
Ish?
All right over
really?
there, bro?
Yeah, I'm pulling the wheel closer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was wondering what the hell was going on. But no,
I thought he was so shocked.
I know, right? I thought he was shocked.
Like,
he was like,
twins.
He's like all the way over here going.
Not more Roman. Not more Roman babies. Oh.
No, I mean,
you're shocked. Like my whole. Ugh. More.
His original, one of the reasons was because of his leukemia and cancer. He's susceptible to catching corona, where this weakened immune system, which is cool. But to be cut out of everything and to Vince being as petty as he's being, one of two things: he's leaving, or he's being repackaged. And if he leaves, damn it, I want him to join the Bullet Club, and that's when he'll get over.
I know, it's just crazy. Like if Vince is dumb enough to get rid of Roman Reigns the way things are going, like, damn. Again, you're gonna see Tony Khan in the middle of a Raw ring, like, "Hey guys, I own you."
That's another segment down the road.
Oh God, we will have a party if that day ever comes.
Welcome
to the bubbly party.
I want to hear Wendy's thoughts on all this because I know she's such a huge Roman fan.
Oh yeah, we all are.
Wendy?
Totally Wendy.
Sorry,
Wendy?
you guys froze up for a second. I was like,
Oh no, I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear your thoughts on the whole Roman thing because we know you're such a super fan.
Oh yeah, no. What? Die hard, man. I don't think he would get rid of Roman Reigns, to be honest. Like, if he's angry at Vince, he's probably just gonna be like, show you for a hot minute. But he's got like a massive hard on for that guy. So I don't think he'll be getting rid of him. And he might be coming back. I don't know about repackaged, but at least until further notice, he's like, you're in timeout till I'm not esteemed at you. And I get pissed off at someone else.
Oh, damn it, Roman. Get in the corner. Whoa. You're not good shit anymore. Over there.
You're just shit for the time being.
You're just plain shit. Not even a distraction.
No one puts Roman in a corner.
Shane, damn it.
Okay, Patrick Swayze.
All right. Evil Evan, what do you think about this whole Roman Reigns situation?
We all know Vince is petty, so I wouldn't, put it past going that route. But with Jose not being here, I feel I gotta take his spot and be that WWE defender today. And I'm gonna say that Vince maybe Bruce brought up the fact he has babies coming along the way. Right now, not a good time with his leukemia, immunocompromised, all that big words. He doesn't want to be there. Babies are gonna be coming soon. More reason to not be there. Maybe we're thinking about, talking more than a year out of action. Maybe this is Vince McMahon's way of kind of, out of sight, out of mind. We'll forget that Roman even exists. Yes. So when he does return, when we do have crowds again, when we are allowed to be there live, Roman walks through, you see the fist cocking and the crowd, the crowd would walking out, wet dripping hair, looking like a supermodel, right? You know what I mean? and that's my thinking. I think maybe Vince McMahon, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on this one, and maybe he's trying to just get us to forget Roman. So when he does come out, he'll be like, "Oh, I remember him," and the hatred, that stink of the best, the same look over and over that we're tired of. We'll forget about it by that time. And a whole year from now, we'll be happy to see him again. I don't know, maybe.
You could be right.
100% hit the nail on the fucking head.
You could be right. I don't believe in the repackaging thing because how long have people been saying like, "Yo, they need to turn Roman heel"? Like 2-3 years.
Listen,
new gear.
Oh,
that too.
My God,
We talked.
we
Like,
talked about them
Trunks or
starting the
something.
NWO again. We talked about WWE rekindling the NWO, and we always talked about John Cena doing the Hulk Hogan. What if Roman did the Hulk Hogan bit?
Hollywood Roman Reigns?
But not even Hollywood, but he took that role of always being that super baby face and always trying to be pushed over as a baby face, and then come in and turn.
This is the
You
first.
know what? This would be, if you were gonna turn Roman, now would be the time. Like I said, the babies, the time off. We don't know the timetable. You have him pull the Hogan when he's like, I was gone. No one wrote to me. There was no letters. No one showed
No
up
calls,
at my
no
door.
emails, no
one
tweets.
came,
No love.
right? Like that. And then that's when he'll turn the WWE universe and be like, boom, heel, third man, NWO, Brucey style.
Yeah.
That you can make it happen. You know what I mean?
This is the first episode since I got it that my belt's out of reach, or I would have grabbed the world title and started playing it. But yeah, I can't argue anything Evan just said. That's like spot on. That's why we want him on here, damn it.
Dude, they're dropping. Their ratings are dropping.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
I can't wait.
Something.
I can't
Hang
wait.
on, we're gonna get to that.
Damn!
It's coming. The truth will be told.
Oh, Wendy's in the hood now.
But
We'll find
since
out.
I actually got it
People be hurt.
closer,
He's the hacker.
The hacker.
we got all hacker on us.
He's
It's
the
Wendy.
hacker.
It's not Ali.
I
It's
can see
Wendy.
I can see the glow in the. I can see the glow in the glasses.
We need to get her that background with the glowing circle.
Other shit in the background.
Oh man, that would be perfect. All right, but yeah, that's good. We're gonna get to this kind of stuff, but now that it's actually in reach, I'm gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna
No
come up
fucking
with
time.
the next topic. I know. I'm so sorry, guys. I was rushed. My bad. Let's do this.
Sanitize it. Make sure you wipe it down.
And then,
No spritz.
oh man, whew. And the next topic is who's got the silver bullets? This comes from MLW, and the question is simple. Which MLW wrestler do you think has the best chance of knocking off the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu?
Oh my God.
Because I've got one, and that's my man, Hammer.
Bro.
That is the only one.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, there are a few other options, but I think for me,
Who?
the clear option is Hammerstone. Next, maybe Davey Boy.
Okay.
Maybe. Because it
Okay.
looked like they might be building to that before Teddy Hart went crazy and left.
Oh,
They had the whole thing where Contra came out and Joseph burned his face and Davey came to save him, and and it looked like they were going to have the Hart Dynasty square off against Contra Unit and maybe have Davey Boy go after Fatu. But it would be so easy when things kick back off to replace the Hart Dynasty with the Dynasty and have Hammer go after it.
Dude, it's Hammerstone, dude, straight up. Like, here's the thing. He's become such a hot commodity, and especially with Jim Cornette boosting his stock. He's one guy that Cornette boosts the stock of.
Corny approved.
Corny fucking loves this dude. Like, loves him. His stock is so high right now, they need to do something to keep him in MLW.
Yeah. And making him like Hammer 2 belts would probably keep him in MLW. Who's that guy that kicked out of the Dynasty? He might have a shot. He's like 7'26".
Bro, that dude lasted like one day.
What was that, like Grogan or something? Logan something? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I just know he was like fucking huge. Like Jacob Fatu would come to his belly button, just, hey little man, how you doing? I'm
But
gonna take your
no.
time.
I honestly, my odds on is Hammerstone, but you also got fucking Lawler creeping in the background, and they fucking love that guy.
Oh God, no! Please no! I'm done with the filth. Clean up the filth. Hand sanitizer. Just get that filth to go. Evil Evan, do you have somebody to throw in the mix here? Do you agree? What's your take on this whole situation?
I'm gonna go deep into my relief staff, and I'm gonna get my curveball specialist. I'm gonna throw a curveball on you
I knew
guys.
he would.
We're talking about Fatu dropping the title. We don't have a timetable on this. Are we talking today? Are we talking someday? Are we talking one day? Are we talking Rusev Day?
Oh,
MLW?
Rusev pop up in MLW.
So
Court
he's
Bauer
thinking,
is a
wow.
really great wrestling mind. Court Bauer has his finger on the, let me do my show you guys, the finger on the pulse of that wrestling community. He's very active on Twitter. He knows what's up. He knows what the people like. I can see Rusev not with Lana still in Vince's grasp, right? Not wanting to piss him off by jumping straight to AEW. Not right away. Why not dip the toe in MLW? Because they're not really on WWE's radar as far as a direct opponent. They're not throwing shots at them. They are the way they are with AEW. I can see Rusev maybe, in 90 days, however many days left he has until his contract allows it, dip the toe in MLW. Quick payday. We saw Killer Cross.
I was going to bring that up.
Yeah. He was in there for a matter of weeks. MLW does a few tapings, a little loop, a couple shows, and then you bounce, make some money. Depending how the crowd reacts, depending if they give him the title and run with him, stay a little longer, right? We have no idea how long, Lana plans on staying with WWE. I can't see Rusev really wanting to put that at jeopardy, but I don't know. Like I said, a little curveball for you guys.
I like it, though.
Man. No, I would. I'd be happy.
Out of all of the Wednesday, Bloody Wednesday, Black Wednesday, whatever you want to call that, all the guys, he's the one that I feel had that title potential. He came out of the motherfucking
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, come on. He was the one that I was like, honestly, I get he didn't want to be there, but how do you drop the ball with the guy like that, with the physique, with the, I don't know if you guys caught him on Total Divas. Yeah, such great timing comedically.
Yeah.
That dude was he was awesome. I don't know why they didn't use him more.
By the way,
that's my pick.
Rusev, if you do show up on MLW, I'll be happy to come behind you, just like, it's Miro Day.
Yeah,
and I will sweeten the deal with this bottle of hand sanitizer. Huh? If it can get a Flim Flam video going for the Bubbly Bunch, it might get you an MLW. I'm just saying. It's vegan, too, just in case you...
Oh, sorry. I got a guest.
Oh, it's the puppy!
Nope. Neighbor's dog.
I feel like Jerry the King Lawler. Puppies! Puppies! Totally different meaning on this show, unfortunately.
They're literal. There's nothing figurative about those puppies.
No.
Either way, it's a win-win, though.
But no, I like the idea of, like, Miro.
Guest appearance by Pharaoh. We'll run with it.
I like that. I like that a lot. I can definitely see it happening. It wasn't a raccoon. You're going to scare him.
Animals galore in my backyard. Like,
right? It's like
yes,
Wild
Callie.
Kingdom.
Yes, Callie. Yes, Callie. Yes.
Oh, the poor girl. We have a special guest on Top Rope Wrestling Talk.
Yes.
Callie.
Callie the dog. You're YouTube famous.
We got Callie the dog. All of a sudden, it's California Love on Top Rope Wrestling Talk tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going through. I don't really think. God, the funny one would be if Zack Ryder showed up in MLW and beat Fatu. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying clean. I'm saying maybe somebody helps him, but because there's no way he's just beating Fatu straight up. But it would be funny as hell.
He could.
Nah.
Dude, see, the thing is
Zach,
you're thinking WWE booked Ryder. You're not thinking of the actual performer and wrestler that he actually is. You got that stigma of what WWE did.
No, I'm also thinking Fatu is so much bigger and probably as fast and more agile than Zack Ryder is, so he probably just mow him down.
Okay. All right, I'll let you have it.
I love Zach. I'm just saying.
I'll let you have it.
I love you too. All right. Let's go to the wheel again. Fuck it. This is another good one. The power came back, y'all.
That, yes.
As of next Tuesday, May 12th, would have been my mom's birthday. NWA will be showing an episode called Superpower on YouTube TV. How excited are we for this comeback? Wendy just said.
So excited. So excited. So...
Oh my God! They haven't even announced matches. They've just announced
I don't
a few
even
of the
care.
people that are going to be on it. I don't even care. I want to see it.
Care. NWA is coming back.
Right? Like that's all I care about. It's back. I'm hoping Superpower means like 2 hours long. They didn't really explain, but it's back.
I've missed them so much since they've gone dark. My alarm for every fucking day has been Into the Fire. It's what I wake up to. Does it like fucking startle me? Yes, but then I get hyped for a shit ass day.
They don't come back with Into the Fire, man. They're blowing it. Right there.
Pantera's their new entrant, their new theme song. Pantera, bro. Come on.
I know it is, but if they don't come back, with Into
Evan,
the Fire,
I know you like Pantera, bro. Don't be giving me thumbs down. don't thumbs down Pantera. I know you like them.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, they got I guess Georgia is lifting some of the bans, some of the restrictions, so it's optimistic, right? That's where they're from, right? Georgia, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. They film in Atlanta.
You figured now they can start taping, even with no one in the crowd. We've seen AEW pull it off. Throw Zicky Dice in the fucking audience just yelling, and
they're gonna have fans.
What's her name? May Valentine with that other guy, the homeboy, her boyfriend, Isaac. Where Isaac and May Valentine just fighting over the other. Remember that love triangle? I bet you forgot about that.
Oh yeah, the dude with the broken arm that was her best friend.
She was flirting with the broken arm guy, and Royce was like, not gonna happen. Have them in the crowd and shit, right? Like you can make it happen. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
They were taking off.
I've missed a question mark, like, unbelievably. I don't even know. Yeah. Like, I didn't even think I would. And then all of a sudden he went away, and it was like, damn it!
I'm still on the edge of my seat for friggin' the Pope's Horseman.
Right? We're waiting on that one.
I'm like, come on, Pope, where you at?
Last group he brought in was the Bouncers from ROH, the big fucking tag team, like Beer City Brawler and Maludas, who's like damn near 600 pounds. But he was supposed to be coming up with a horseman group, and that just kind of like never happened. I'm hoping it does now.
I bet you WWE had something to do with that.
Maybe, but
dude, does Vince own the Horsemen?
No, that's why they had to come back with Evolution, because when they tried to use the Horsemen, the NWA, which was just hanging on at the time, came back and said, not happening.
I thought NWA owned the Four Horsemen.
So instead of Horsemen, they had to go with Evolution. So they don't own it. They could use it. They just haven't. And I want them to, damn it. Bring back the Horsemen.
That's one of those stables it's been remade enough in the 90s that it can't be done. It doesn't need to be done again.
I don't know, man. To me, it's one of those stables that like you could pretty much bring back until the end of time because it was that epic.
In order for it to get over like it should get over, it has to be the right people. It can't be just true. It can't be the freaking Beer City Bruiser Brawl, whatever the hell it is. It can't be going like that. It's gotta be like the fucking Revolt and like Aldis and somebody
EC3.
else. Dude, actually, they're teasing the Revolt and EC3 as a threesome in AEW.
I know. I'm extremely excited. There's so much to be excited about.
I was really hoping that they were going to introduce a trios title on AEW.
I hope they still do. I really do.
Before the TNT thing came about, they have a whole lot of 3-man teams set up already.
Oh, right. Maybe after
actually get to Vegas or something.
No, I hear you. But maybe after Double or Nothing, maybe that's when they decide to bring in a trios title because they do have so many 3-man teams, and if they come back
later this year
with like EC3 and the Revolt as a 3-man group too, like you've got more than enough to start trios titles. So there's just I can't believe it, guys, but we're actually sitting here on a quarantine episode, and there's like stuff to be excited about. Let's do it today.
Wendy's ADD's kicking in. I see her doing this.
Sorry, it's been a long week.
Yeah, I feel you on
really
that one.
trying to stay away.
It's
I
nice
got
to be
trapped
here.
in a 2-hour meeting
Much love.
today. So.
It's damn nice to be here, considering some of the
It
places.
is.
It's nice to be here.
I've needed this.
Me too.
You're not alone.
Right? But yeah, I mean, I'm so pumped for NWA to come back. I'm still sitting here thinking though, like, didn't somebody? I can't remember. Didn't somebody beat Ricky Starks for the TV title, or am I just hallucinating? Because I haven't seen it in so long.
I don't remember.
I
I don't
don't
think so.
Didn't-
No.
Didn't Zicky Dice win it?
Zicky Dice
I could
won.
have swore Zicky
Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah.
I could have swore, but I couldn't remember because like it's
Yeah.
been 8 weeks. You know.
Wow.
I miss Flip and I miss Marty. And
Yeah,
if I gotta catch them on NWA, then I'll catch them on NWA.
That's one match in Superpower that I have heard of. It's going to be Strictly Business versus Villain Enterprises.
But who a Villain Enterprise?
It's gonna be Marty and Brody King taking on Nick Aldis and Thomas Latimer, I think.
Is PCO still the champ in ROH?
As far as I know.
I thought it was Rush.
It was, and he beat him at Final Battle. PCO
It's
beat
been a while. I don't know
Rouge
anything out of the list.
at Final Battle. I remember that much. And then
the only thing I've been following with as far as Ring of Honor, the only thing I've been following is Quinn, the announcer. Beautiful.
yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I don't know. I haven't kept up with any of the Ring of Honor in a while.
No, I can't even argue that. So,
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
That's hot.
that's damn
But,
hot.
you know what? Before we leave the NWA topic, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I speak for all the top ropers on Facebook, facebook.com, Top Rope Wrestling. Check us out. I miss Camille.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her Instagram's fire though.
I love her
I
Instagram.
keep up on her
She-
Instagram and she's
Yes, with
fire.
her
Oh,
husband, little
here's a
muffin
good
thing.
question. Will Camille actually speak now that they're back?
Yeah.
I hope so. But I don't mind looking. That's
Yeah.
don't at me, Thomas Latimer.
Yeah. They had their women's division was getting pretty fucking hot. Right before
Yep.
the end, the whole
Rosa? Oh my God.
feud, and Allison Kay was up in the mix, and
Yep.
Thunder Rosa, another.
Oh, Thunder Rosa. I love that girl for so
That's
many
another
reasons.
one who has a great Insta.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa? I'll have
Yeah.
to follow her.
She's just a great follow on social media
Oh,
anywhere. She's
yeah.
fantastic.
We were right. The current champion is Zicky Dice.
All right. Okay.
outlandish one.
Okay.
Our
I
Stat
thought-
Master.
I thought
There's a
Yeah,
new
maybe-
one to add to your intro, Stat Master.
Remember Dana Brooks, statistician Dana Brooks?
Yes.
We
With
need-
Titus.
Do we need to get her
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Titus
Do we need to get her
Worldwide.
that like porn
That's,
hubby outfit to put on, like with the button-up shirt?
Please.
and-
Please.
That's our resident
Please.
grandma statistician.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Please.
Oh, that's hot.
That's hot. That's our baby Yoda statistician grandma.
Lord, I can't with y'all.
Baby Yoda, Latina Heat, statistician, grandma.
All the things, all the fucking things.
Tiger
Yeah,
Queen.
she's got a million nicknames. That's for sure.
I don't even.
I got a
That's
couple.
like-
She's got a couple. Evan got one. She has like 196.
Don't exaggerate. It's only like 195.
Oh, my
Okay.
bad. And counting. How about that?
And counting. There you go.
And counting. Yeah, it's gonna be great to see NWA again. I miss probably that more than anything else, to be honest, because it's one of a kind. It's great. I'm dying for next Tuesday. Like, please come to that.
Dude, what if they actually have a packed building, but they hand out face masks at the door?
Wow, it'd be like a New
That'd
Japan
be
show.
But I mean, that would be the only way for them to literally pack their stands. And I mean, they really
That's
didn't
true.
have a lot of fans at the shows in general anyways.
Yeah, it was a studio show, right? Like
They got to
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
they got to get the Tennessee Santa back for sure. If they're gonna be bringing people in the crowd. You remember him in the front row with
That
the
with the
orange
orange
Santa
hat?
Claus suit,
Yeah.
orange and white,
Mhm.
like the University of Tennessee Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He was there every episode, right there in the front row. They got to get him back. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for next Tuesday. Let's spin the wheel and keep this show rolling because this is going good. I'm enjoying it. I'm excited. The shit out of that wheel. Big money. No.
No whammy.
Oh,
All right, so The next topic is one that's I guess maybe near and dear to our hearts, or at least it was. It's
I'm totally turned off by this pay-per-view now.
Money in the Bank. It won't get any better.
I was gonna get my network back to watch it, but then I found out it was gonna be a cinematic match, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, the Money in the Bank.
And they're gonna start at the bottom
match.
floor and go all the way out. Like that's like a 30-40 story building.
Yeah, the money.
It's already been filmed. Yeah.
Yeah, the corporate.
They're post-producing it right now.
The corporate ladder match is pre-taped. The rest of the event is supposed to be live at the PC.
The PC.
And
now here's the thing. You think they do like Edge and Orton style and do like 75-minute like long big like grab your popcorn, we're watching like Avengers Endgame style long match?
Yeah.
Or is it gonna be? Or are we gonna get like now back to the corporate and they're fighting in the gym and then now we go back.
Oh yeah. Are they gonna cut?
Let's see where Braun is now, and they're like now cut to them like.
That's a good question though. Like, are they gonna cut back and forth like that I think it was WrestleMania where Piper had the backlot brawl with Goldust, and then when he jumped in the Bronco, they had cut to the OJ footage, and then they cut and they cut away, and they had a match, and they cut back, and there was still the OJ footage. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it. If they're gonna give you the whole thing, or if they're gonna give it to you like that.
Here's what makes it so chaotic: is you have both matches going at one time
at the same time.
Yeah,
and you don't know, like, can they take the elevator up? Because if they gotta take the stairs,
some people are gonna have to.
If they gotta take the stairs, that's disqualifying Nia Jax and Otis immediately.
It's gonna friggin'.
Like he's got cardio.
It's gonna.
If they take the stairs. And I'm expecting like a Netflix Daredevil level of like you see that one when they're fighting in the stairwell?
Fighting in the stairwell.
That's what I want. They're like but we probably won't get it.
Look, what's gonna happen? Otis is gonna take the elevator, and then something's gonna happen, and he's gonna get stuck in the elevator.
Otis and Nia, too much weight.
I want to see the match start and Otis book it like out of the lobby, and then like have like a helicopter rental waiting for his ass.
I think we need to call. I think we need to call an Undertaker because Wendy's dead.
Died.
This match, like the way they have it, like with both of these going on at the same time, it's got one of the winners is gonna be taken away from, because when somebody wins the Money in the Bank, it's supposed to be this big thing. So say you get the men to the roof first, and then the men win, and then the women come up right behind them and grab the briefcase. So it's like, or if the women get the briefcase first, they're like, oh my god, and then like Otis grabs it. It's gonna be like, oh my god, forget about the women. Otis just won the damn briefcase. Never gonna happen. But I'm just saying, you gotta take away from one of the winners.
I'm sorry, Brucey. I was distracted by most of what you were saying because Wendy's over here sending us pictures of Thick Mama Pump.
What? Son of a bitch!
I'm like, hot damn!
Oh, god damn!
And we all grab our phones.
Right? We're all like, oh shit!
You're welcome.
Good looking out, Dom.
I can grab my phone now because I got a computer.
Right? It's great, isn't it? You can do so much with
the
it.
Universe.
Like, oh my god.
Woo! Break the fourth wall.
Right.
Like, yo, I gotta do it again because it's worth doing it. Thick Mama Pump.
Oh, that's hot.
I like some thick.
Wendy, what are your thoughts on this fucking Money in the Bank match?
I was just gonna say the ghost of Latina Heat. Why don't you wait? Because I killed her with that comment.
Number 196. I'll be honest. I am kind of on the fence about it. I do enjoy like the cinematic matches from like a moviegoer perspective. Like, oh, let's see the shots and that kind of shit. You know, like the wide shots, the close-ups, all of that. But I have to agree with you, Brucey. It's definitely going to take away one from the other, and it's gonna be a fucking shit show.
I gotta be honest, I'm relatively interested in this match for a few reasons.
Bro, you like the Boneyard match. Of course you're gonna like this.
No, shut up with that.
I mean,
one of the reasons I'm interested in it is the same thing that we were talking about off air with Evan, which was like, are they going to have some sort of, because they brought it up a few times now, are they going to have a moment where it looks like they toss somebody off the top of the Titan Tower?
Becky actually brought that up in an interview.
Yeah.
Vince was showing him how to fall off the top of the building, and she said that he literally fucking jumped off the building.
Oh, I wish you would
onto a crash pad.
His
Yes,
old
in her interview on a crash pad.
If I knew that
He
was
jumped
happening,
off.
I would have gladly drove to Connecticut and like hooked that crash pad up to my truck and just drug it out as he was falling. Just bye, Vinny.
So to answer your question,
Time to
yes,
play the game.
Somebody's going off the roof. Now we just have to stop and think about it. Do they want to kill AJ twice in 1 year?
No. I'll tell you what, and it can't be Otis.
619 someone off the edge. And then,
No,
they're clinging to the like WWE logo.
I'm gonna make Wendy happy.
do the whole like.
I'm gonna make
finger,
Wendy
like,
happy.
cartoon.
Rey Mysterio is getting tossed right off the fucking roof.
You think so?
She's happy. Look at how happy she is.
And then,
That might
we
be
cut
how
away-
Ray's career ends.
We cut away to Dominic on the floor. No!
Dominic's he's pulling the mask off and then he puts it on.
No,
Then Dominic puts the Mysterio mask on.
Wait, it's pre-production, it's already recorded, right? So we have like this GIF moment with Dominic Mysterio where he goes, oh, and then underneath it says gasps in Spanish. Perfect.
Make that happen, Evan.
I need to direct this shit myself.
That would be hysterical.
But
Right?
Evan can make everything else. You can make that GIF for us.
Right?
Evan's our creative genius.
I have a GIF maker. I don't know if I know how to use it.
I want to just bring up the point how I think WWE dropped the ball with not having Mandy Rose in this match. You have Otis and Mandy. How do they not like? He picked
Team
her
up
up
and
like
help
use
each
her
other
as a
out.
battering ram. Like you guys ever remember that old Simpsons arcade game where you like team up and do like
Yeah.
double tap,
Yes,
run around knocking people over?
that would have been
That would
awesome.
They
be
were like a couple. They could have so like used each other. She could have bowling balled him down the stairs or something.
Listen, this would have been the perfect opportunity to
Right.
get Mandy Rose over the top and have her win the briefcase because of
Yeah.
Otis.
You could have like
Right.
lifted her up. You could have had like
Right, but
Otis
instead-
like lift her instead
Like
of
it's been set up for Shayna to win and be fucked over
Absolutely.
again.
Obviously, I mean,
But
we could have had
Mandy
that shit
been
with
in it,
Mandy.
I would have cheered for Mandy. Like I love
We
Shayna.
could've.
My wife
But again-
8-head.
Who's
But
in the
fuck, I
women's
love
match?
Who's in the women's? Oh God, it's Shayna, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Asuka. Wait, Shayna, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Asuka.
Lacey.
Oh yeah, Lacey's in it, and
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. That's it. That's
There
the full.
Dana's going off the roof.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Although personally,
You're like
again,
fucking cartwheeling
we
and
have a
taking off.
moment. We have a moment though. If they toss Carmella off, you got Corey Graves at the bottom of the building going, oh, and then you see Gasps and Douche.
Gaps and douche.
No, I want to. Okay,
I mean, he had the awful neck tattoo long before Cody. Let's be real.
Actually, his aren't that bad.
No, they're
They're
not.
pretty
no.
bad.
They flow together.
Neck tattoos in general,
They flow together like vinegar.
it can be a crapshoot because you see some that are actually like really well done. It's a 50-50. Either it's really well done or it's absolutely
Or it's awful. Yeah.
I'm getting a big old portrait of MJF on my neck. I'm just
I
kidding.
told
I'm
you.
fucking
You
kidding.
gotta
I'm
get-
totally fucking kidding.
You gotta get TRWT, and it's so big it comes up your cheek to your ear. Just
I'm gonna get a
Round.
Burberry scarf tattooed around my neck and down my chest.
so he takes his shirt off, and there's a scar.
I always have it on.
Do it.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of
got
MJF
tattoo
on me
around
wearing
the
a scarf.
nipples though, so it's all funny.
I will Venmo you.
Leave him out.
I will Venmo you $20 right now, dude. You can start.
Right?
You get the outline.
20
I
from
will-
all
on
of
that
us.
Once again,
with-
I will give you this bottle of hand sanitizer.
I've already got my pecs done. I can't.
And unlike
You,
the
like,
Spanish
wave it
God,
around it, dude. Wave it
unlike the
around
Spanish God, my bottle of hand sanitizer is not empty. Thank you, Cuban beat. No, but I think it's almost a given that like out of this match, Shayna's winning the women's, and at this point, if AJ doesn't win the men's, I don't know why the fuck they're even putting him in it, because For starters, he's the most qualified candidate. Secondly,
AJ,
Drew.
Corbin, Otis. Who
It's
else?
Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio,
Corbin,
Aleister Black, King
Leroy.
Corbin, Otis, and AJ.
Black. Black's the only one that makes sense.
Right.
They're not.
He's
He's not. They're not ready to push Alistair.
But they're not ready for that. I want that to happen. And not only that, Drew McIntyre just came out in an interview. Oh, my bad. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, if they go with Black, then you gotta go face for face with him and Drew.
Right. But this would be like, and Drew McIntyre just came out in an interview saying like he kind of looked up to AJ Styles after he left WWE,
I saw that.
and he would love to have a match with him. Now all of a sudden, and that was right before Monday, and then all of a sudden AJ gets put into the Money in the Bank ladder match. So it kind of feels as though I would like to see Aleister Black win it, but I think AJ is going to take that. And if Shayna doesn't win Money in the Bank, I don't know who the hell will, because
she's the obvious choice.
there's really nobody else. There's not a serious contender outside of Nia, and all she does is end up injuring bitches left and right.
But
that would be the dark horse right there.
Yeah, if she can make it up the steps.
Alistair's straight up getting the NXT treatment, and if you think anything different.
No, lately during, like I said last week, during this like pre-taped era, Aleister Black and Apollo Crews practically were like MVPs on Raw every week.
Because no one else showed up. If everybody was there, they never would have been featured.
No, I know, but you would think that's kind of time served, and maybe you give one of them a push. Instead, you take Crews out, and you really don't give Black much of a shot to win this match. Although I'd like to see him win it. But yeah, and then women, I don't see anybody outside of Shayna. I can't. It'd be
Shayna or Asuka, but it's gonna be
Asuka,
Shayna because
maybe.
they're gonna have Becky. She's gonna take the belt from Becky, and it's gonna set up her and Becky part 2 at SummerSlam.
I'm gonna make Wendy happy again. She should have took the belt from that bitch already.
Absolutely, I completely agree.
I think I made everybody happy with that one.
All of us can agree to this, hands down.
Yay me. All right. I think we've kind of covered. I mean, we don't really have like a dream pick in this match because it's hard to have a dream pick with the competitors. Like, I'm almost. Yeah. Please don't let Baron Corbin win it again. He's just going to blow it.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Don't listen. In the women's, the only one I don't want to win in the women's is Nia Jax. Any one of the other 5 women win, I'll be happy.
I don't want any 2-time Money in the Bank winners when this match is over. Not Baron Corbin and not Carmella. As long as that happens, I'll pretty much be okay with whatever. Even if Otis wins, I'll be like, good for you, dude. Go get your PP touch and cash in.
Go get your.
That'll never happen.
To Dana Brooke and having her hasn't.
I'm talking him winning the Money in the Bank, not getting his
I thought you meant the PP touch. You know that happened.
I totally cut Evan off, man. I'm sorry.
No, it's not good, man.
Keep doing that. I'm sorry, Evan. We keep doing that. We're dumb. We suck.
No, that's not good. No, I'm saying that I can see that if Dana were to win it, I could see her being, them being one of those like cash in but lose it. You got to pad that stat. You can't have every cash in win, right? Like eventually it has to be kind of like people have to lose it every now and then to make the cash in win.
It's time for a woman to lose because every woman
has so far, yeah.
Dana Brooke gets her moment. They're fucking maybe get like a little.
They need to have a woman that blew it, so that would make sense.
Here's the thing. At least we know.
Dark horse, crazy pick. I can see.
At least we know no one's cashing in on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. If it's pre-taped, they could be waiting in the back with a case. You never know. It just depends on when. It depends on when they show the match.
They're not going to kick the show off.
It just seems like a waste. It would seem like with no crowd, that's like a pop weight. Like when they come running down with the briefcase, the crowd will erupt. But we're gonna have like fucking crickets.
They might save Drew and Seth for the end, and show you the Money in the Bank match, and show say AJ winning it, and then whoever wins the WWE titles all beaten down afterwards, and here comes AJ with the case, bang.
They can't do Drew dirty like that. Not yet.
I don't think they should, but
I can't say they're not going to.
I don't think they should. I don't think they should, but they could. And here's a reminder to all our group members, and even to people just watching, come to Top Rope Talk on Facebook.
Top Rope Talk?
Top Rope Wrestling Talk. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Bleh. Come to Top Rope Wrestling Talk on Facebook, and you will see, if as long as I get out of time, our prediction form for Money in the Bank.
The book face.
The book face. The book of face. Fill out the form of prediction, and you too may end up being a champion of the Wrestle Talk of Top Rope.
What? All of a sudden we just started talking to Matt Hardy?
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. I saw him last night. I've been on it ever since. Even
He
during
talks like Matt Hardy. I drive like Matt Hardy. It's a big old thing.
All right, so let's spin this wheel one more time, see what we come up with.
Click subscribe. Click like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. We'll get to that too. Here's a topic that Evan will love. We might even let him kick this one off.
Oh boy.
Raw gets smacked down. And, you know, I keep up on numbers a little bit, but Evan, since he's joined us, has been very nice to just post them for us, like in our chats, and let us know. And so I'm going to let him go into the recent decline, and then we'll get to the question afterward. Give us,
Like
junior
statistician.
Junior statistician. He's learning from Wendy.
Wendy. Yeah. I'm a Padawan learner to the Yoda. No, but okay. Raw.
Statistician you will be.
Yeah, one day. I'm like carrying her on my back, running through Dagobah. Sorry.
Record the data. You must.
Back to Raw. Raw, man, record low ratings.
Right.
1.6 million. Bigger shock. I get it. The pandemic. No one, people are tuning into different media and stuff. But are they coming back? That's the question. That's what I want to know.
And even SmackDown was like crazy low last Friday. And that's what I was going to say. The question is this really the pandemic, or is this more people reacting to the product finally? Because the empty arena or not, it's really same shit, different day. I just think people are finally tired of it.
Yeah.
Here's
Dorothy saw the veil got lifted, and like all the bright lights and that we got used to from Monday Night Raw. All the, the pomp and circumstance, the pyro, the big screen is gone. And
right.
when we're actually focused on the actual product, we got that old man wizard who's really some kind of hack who landed on some kind of
right. It's like
balloon,
after years, the alcohol goggles came off. Everybody was like, man, what the fuck happened the last couple of weeks? Wait, this is Raw? What the shit?
Yeah.
SmackDown? What the fuck happened? Like, I'm out of here.
We were tuning in for the what chance and to see the crazy signs in the crowd, and with that gone,
all of a sudden now you're paying attention to the product.
Like it's so funny because if you stop and look, AEW's numbers really haven't gone down that much. It's gone down, but
not really.
Not like Raw, not like SmackDown. I don't think they're gonna fucking recover.
I mean, AEW was averaging like I think like 850,000 viewers before pre-tape kicked in. And since they're averaging like 825. So it's not really that much different. Like I know it's lower, obviously, but they've maintained their viewership where with WWE, their viewership just went.
I honestly and
like off the top of the Titan Tower.
Wholeheartedly, like Evan said, the fucking veil's been lifted, the fucking curtain's been gone.
The alcohol goggles came off.
You're interesting though when you compare.
It's like that you picked up that hot girl at the club, wiped off her makeup, and sadly, not that hot no more,
I got
right?
Evil Uno here.
Evil Uno and his orangutan titties.
What were you saying?
What I find weird is that, like, as the ratings go down, their stock goes a little bit up. So, like, the ratings and the stock are not parallel. They're just a little different. And, like, after Monday, their stock went up a little bit. I'm not saying it's going up, like, insane amounts. Like, Monday, they closed at, like, 43. And Tuesday, they opened up at 45.
Well, there are different variables in stocks, too. Like,
merchandise
is one of them.
Absolutely. But I find it interesting, though, how, like, they're not parallel. They're just...
Right. But say, like, you see AJ come back and he's got a new shirt, and all of a sudden you're like, I want that shirt, merch.
Yeah.
And that brings your stock price up. I'm not saying he did. I think he was still rocking an OC shirt, and I didn't know if that was just because he didn't have anything else. Or if that was, like, for his boys.
To the gallows.
I thought that's more of what it was.
That's
but,
what it was.
I'm
the
just
boys.
saying, like, people have new
It was
shirts
a
like
goodbye.
Drew Death, and so maybe people saw them and were like, "Oh, I want that," and merch brings up your value, your
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So, you know,
Like
it
the
doesn't
ratings
necessarily
haven't really
equate in
affected their
ratings.
finances, like in the worst way possible, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, their finances have been affected because Vince has basically got like Ted Turner's
Oh,
old playbook,
God, yeah.
and he's just cutting checks to like
Absolutely.
people
'Cause
that
if you
don't even
compare-
deserve that.
He called Eric Bischoff and was like, "Yo, Eric, how do I fuck this shit up?"
Oh, Dixie Carter, how you doing?
Because even if you do like a 1 year comparison, it's like,
Yeah, it's
you
just-
know?
yeah. Not only
The
is Rey
question,
Mysterio going off the top of the Titan Tower, he's gonna be carrying their old ratings with him.
I would love it if
How
it,
do they-
if it was because of Nia Jax. Like she goes to like spear somebody else and they get out of the way, and Ray just happens to be there. She's just like takes him with her.
Right? That would be fucking great.
Why don't you like Rey Mysterio?
I feel like he's overstayed his welcome.
He's kind of
Okay.
getting there.
And
Okay,
he keeps
no,
putting the mask on, but it's like, bro, we know what your baby human face looks like.
Yeah, we've
Actually-
known since
Take the
WCW.
masks.
he hasn't taken the mask off since WCW. He
Yeah,
once he
but once
left
it's off, it's
WCW.
Oh, I know, but we've known what
Once
he
it's
looks
off,
like
it's
for like
off.
yeah, we know what he looks like for like 20 years. You
There's
know,
no mystery anymore.
I mean, he might be a little older, but we know what you look like.
Yeah.
And you know, it would be one thing if Ray kind of came back and did like what MVP is doing, where he's like kind of backstage, he's kind of helping talent, he's kind of putting people over like Apollo, but he's in there winning U.S. title matches, getting
It
shots
feels
at
like he's not
Brock.
putting anyone over. It feels like he's still there for himself.
He's acting like he's still in his prime, and that kind of I don't hate Rey Mysterio like she does, but I can see
don't hate
where
Rey
she's
I
coming
just bag
from.
on him, but
Because there are so many people that could be in that position that aren't because Ray is still in that position, and you don't need to be there. Like this isn't like in Lucha Underground. I get it. You're the lone big name. We need to throw you out there against these young guys and let you show what you can do and what they can do. More importantly, but in
even then,
WWE, we don't really need you there. We just don't.
So, shifting gears a little bit, but still talking about WWE, you mentioned MVP.
Yeah.
I've read something that they are thinking about putting together like a sort-of Nation of Domination with MVP at the helm with
Really?
Cedric Alexander, Ricochet, and Apollo Crews.
I could get with that.
I'm with that. Yeah.
I think it could work as the second coming of the nation.
I thought it could work because I didn't think Jordan Miles, aka ACH, was going to lose his mind the way he did. But I thought that whole thing was going to be like a lead up to another Nation of Domination, and then he lost his damn mind.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it could still work if you have the right people, and that feels like something.
I think that would be the right people, like especially with MVP playing the Farouk role. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And seeing Ricochet turn heel.
Oh, no. Because when King Ricochet, wasn't he a bit of like a dickish heel kind of thing? Kind of.
Yeah.
Here and there.
In the indies, it depends. It just depended on who he was wrestling.
Yeah,
Well,
New
yeah,
Japan,
yeah.
New
But
Japan,
its
same
intent
thing.
it wasn't like a traditional heel kind of thing, because it's
He was a
indies, like,
tweener.
we're always gonna- yeah.
It
But
was even
wasn't-
nice. It was even nice to see like evil Prince Puma with Vampiro for a minute
Yeah,
until he got
that
swerved.
fucking was-
That was cool. But yeah, it would be. It feels like that's the right combination to put that group back together, especially like MVP in that veteran role like Farouk was. That does seem, they might be a little more blingy than the original one, a little less militant, but it could still work. I definitely dig that. Yeah, I as far as ratings go though, I just think it's pretty simple. People are finally seeing the product for what it is, and all of a sudden they just keep hearing Chris Jericho in the back of their heads like, stupid idea, bad creative, click. Because fourth wall break, I actually messaged Wendy Monday night, and I was like, homegirl, I got to tell you, I can't even watch Raw. Like, I can't do it. I'm sick of it. And she was like, I don't blame you. I can't either.
I haven't watched in months.
I know that's the
remember-
problem because our
There's-
admins are either at work or don't watch Raw. So if Wendy and I don't put something up for
What's-
discussion threads, it doesn't happen. And there were people on our wrestling group of Facebook asking like, "Isn't anyone watching Raw? Don't we have a
What-
thread?" And I'm like, "Sorry guys, again, sorry. Maybe next week. I couldn't do it."
What cracked me up is on the last Monday Night Raw thread, someone asked where me and Jose was, and Wendy's response is, Bruce doesn't watch WWE, but he'll be here on Wednesday.
Yes. We're like, Jose's high and Bruce doesn't like Raw.
I think this was like the first Monday in a long time that I did not feel guilty about not watching Raw.
You and
Because
me
for
both.
whatever reason, with the thread, I'm like, oh, I got to be there for the kids, you know,
Mhm.
like it's shitty if I don't. This week, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to watch a Nicolas Cage movie instead. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I did.
I'll be honest, I ended up watching our YouTube channel. I can't confirm or deny that I was watching one of these episodes, but I was watching our YouTube channel. I was like, nah, I can't do it because I'm the same with Wendy. I'm like, I got to do it. You know, people are looking forward to it. I don't know why. So I'll put the thread up and we'll see how it goes. And maybe I'll hang in there for a while. Maybe I'll tap out. Who knows? But
Mhm.
after weeks and weeks of it, it was just like, I can't do it. I can't. I'm burnt. I got to take a break. Like, fuck it. I'm leaving the cipher. I had enough.
Seriously.
I'm getting out of the Matrix.
Just
Yeah. Mm-mm.
unplug.
Where's the blue pill or whatever the fuck? I want to go back in.
Naked Grandma!
Haunted soundboard.
What?
Like I looked over and it made a noise. I didn't even touch it. I just looked at it.
It's a ghost.
I heard the Family Feud and I knew exactly what it was.
Right?
Right? Fucking haunted soundboard, man. It's gonna be the death of me. I'm like,
The ghost of Jose.
damn him. All right, we got a few more topics. Let's spin the wheel one more time. The topic is Damien lives.
Is what?
Damien lives.
Oh, that
AEW
very,
Dynamite.
very dirty and disturbing display.
Amazing display of old school. we had I mean there was a lot on Dynamite, but we had Archer taking on QT Marshall, and Brady had come out with him, and damn it if Britt Baker after the match didn't just DDT Brandy on the floor and knock her cold and then toss her in the ring, and Jake ran out, and I was like, wait, no, because immediately I'm thinking, I know what's gonna happen, but it hasn't happened in like 20 some years. And he comes out with the bag, and I'm like, oh! Like I'm a kid again. I'm like, oh, is it Damien? Is it Lucifer?
After this, do you guys think Britt Baker's going to join like Jake the Snake and Archer?
That would be a
I still
weird-
see the inner circle.
That would be a weird ass faction. Like I don't know how you put all them together. Like Archer and Jake the Snake kind of go together, but
Makes
then you put a dentist in the mix. Like what? Does the python need a root canal? Like why do we have a dentist? Like why? You know, Jake ain't got no teeth, and Archer is pretty pearly up in here.
My question is where the fuck was Cody? Like,
well,
it set up and it set it up so well to finally have an
See,
altercation between
right?
Archer and fucking Cody.
okay, I'll explain this because you asked the question. Their dressing room was like
I
all
heard
way
the commentary.
in the players'
I
locker
heard-
room, and the problem is they didn't have Wendy on a golf cart to get Cody there in time, or else we
You
would have
know-
had that
you know-
confrontation. So
You know
Tony,
his ass was in Gorilla.
so Tony Khan, if you're listening, hire Wendy, let her drive the go-kart. Cody will be there like
Right
that.
That's a dream job
Bless
right
you.
there.
Thank you. Yeah, that really would be. Like, I'll be honest, I'd hang on the back of the golf cart just to get on TV. Like, I'm going to die, but this is great.
Like,
Oh,
hey, what do
awesome.
you do for a living? I drive golf carts for AEW.
But yeah, once he put the snake on her, like, that was just a fantastic fucking moment. It went right back. I don't know about any of y'all, but just childhood all over
Right?
again. I can see him in the snakeskin boots and the green tights. Just,
All I could think
The
of was
airbrush
Macho
tights.
Man tied in the ropes.
Yes. Oh my god.
All
That
I
was
can
a-
think of.
Oh, the Cobra. Yeah, that was
My-
crazy
Like
shit.
latched onto him. Yeah. Oh god, the
Right?
best.
Yes.
Go,
Evan's
bro.
got one of those. Yes. Yeah, but the Cobra was great. I don't know if you ever heard Jake tell that story, but it's fucking phenomenal. About how Randy makes the snake bite Jake, and then right before he takes the snake out and like gets it and like sends it after Randy, he smacks the shit out of it like 9 or 10 times.
Yeah,
So
just like
it's
slaps
real
it around a
mad,
little bit just to piss it off.
and it
then
won't let go.
Would it let go?
Oh my god, it's a great
Randy's
story.
like, oh, no, I gotta see.
I think they
Make sure it's
told
not
it.
poisonous.
I think they told it on one of the Jericho Cruise episodes on Talk is Jericho with Jake the Snake. It was amazing when you hear him like lay the whole thing out. It's
Hysterical.
fucking fantastic. He does the Macho Man impression. It's beautiful. Check that out. I know we
Okay.
shouldn't promote another show, but it's the GOAT, so I'm doing it, damn it.
Hit pause, check them out, and then come back.
And
Yeah.
then come right back to us.
Hit pause, check that episode of Talk is Jericho out, then come back, and believe me, it was fucking amazing.
The Revolt episode was amazing too.
Come back,
I gotta listen to
Leave
that.
the comment. Thank you.
leave a comment, click like, share, and then hit play again.
But you're right,
All
Bruce.
of
The Revolt episode was damn good too. Like
They were down with that gimmick that they showed.
uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
They were actually down to do it. They said, "Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do it."
fine.
And as they basically said, WWE threw that at them because they didn't think that they would do it because they knew they were on their way out. And as soon as they said, "Sure, no problem, we'll do it," because they were going to run their contracts out, they pulled them off the road.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it. What?
Yes, that's exactly what you said. Yes.
They call their bluff. Vince McMahon. Fuck
Yep.
that, yeah.
Like, well, they won that pot, Vinny. No, they're great. I really do hope they end up in AEW. It just seems like AEW has like the bounty of riches when it comes to tag teams. Like they've just got so many that are amazing.
They won't be there right away because they actually have a list of tag teams they want to face before they sign a contract. They want to go to Impact. They want to face the North.
Right.
They want to
That'd
go
be
to
great.
they want to go to ROH. They want to face the Briscoes.
Oh.
They want to go to Japan. They want to face God.
Oh my god.
And then they want to face the Bucks.
Oh. And then we can all
They have a list.
And then we can all bust that collective wrestling nut and go out for a cigarette.
Yes, that is 4
Brother!
tag matches. That's 4 tag matches that I could put on my screen and just watch one right after
like
another.
us, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just
I would
all
watch
of them.
one right after another, man.
Where's that lotion? Fucking
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Raw dog it for that one.
Where's that hand sanitizer?
For the North, fuck it, we'll raw dog it.
Dude,
Well, you gotta keep things clean. Use sanitizer.
dude, them versus the North.
That'll burn,
fucking
no?
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the alcohol,
Ooh.
bro. You're
Ooh.
a
Spice
twisted.
things up a like that.
It's Wendy.
That's like
spice it up a little.
That's like that
And just-
liquid. That's like that liquid
and
heat
just
shit
like
that the Usos put in the Revival's like ring gear. Man panties. Like woo.
And just like that, all our viewers hit pause to go try the sanitizer.
Really hope not. Do not try this at home.
Hey.
It's just like, dude.
Drop a winky emoji in the comments, and we'll know what it means if you tried it. Okay,
Please do not
Look at-
try that at home.
Ladies, use the emoji with the
Dom's gonna wake up tomorrow morning after he downloads this with like 800 messages on this thing. And they're all gonna be wink
Your episode
emojis. He's
has
gonna be like,
920 new comments.
motherfucker.
Like, oh, we're
New
screwed.
trend.
No, we already had people who decided to do stuff with disinfectants. So please do not try that at home, okay?
If you try it, we can't be held accountable for your own stupid
Yeah.
shit. That's
Top
on
Rope
you.
Wrestling Talk will not be held accountable for your stupid ass. There we go.
Disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Warning. Do not try that at home. We are professionals. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Dynamite in itself was a great show. That street fight, the cart of golf running up Sammy's hole of the ass was just fucking one, and the face of Matt Hardy doing it. Wonderful, yeah.
Yes, he's got like the wonderful face, like in that picture.
Oh. and the
Sammy took that like a champ too. He got mowed down. That was
right?
nice.
But
I'm
like,
wondering, like, who had more wardrobe changes? Alexa Bliss when she hosted WrestleMania, or Matt Hardy last night?
Matt Hardy. Yeah.
how awesome was it to have a live fucking show last night?
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh God, it was great.
With a few actual fans in attendance.
In the crowd.
Oh, you know what that did for my heart was like, oh my God, something normal. You know.
It did feel like it brought back a sense of normalcy.
I had a little tear, and I didn't want to wipe it because I'm not supposed to touch my face, but I had a little tear.
Like, I remember when I said something in the comments of the thread, and Dom's like, I haven't seen any fans. And then Moxley comes through the crowd. He goes, oh, there's the fans.
I was like,
there they are. I found them. Real fans that weren't wrestlers.
I know, right? I was like, holy shit. Am I seeing this right? Like,
MJF has the best mask ever. I'm sorry.
He really does. The Burberry.
I'm ordering that fucker.
I kind of want one too.
Can we talk about Pineapple Pete ballsy move for a moment?
Stupid idiot.
I fucking love Pineapple Pete.
Oh, balls grande, Petey.
He's got some grapefruits on him.
Jericho was like practically like rocking Lucille on the way down to the ramp. To the ring, and Pineapple Pete took a swat at his ass anyway. I was like, wow. Shug, wow, those are some balls on you, man.
I was proud. I was mighty proud.
You might have just made Top Ropes Wrestler of the Week for that one. Right? You took a shot at Jericho while he's holding the bat, and you got nothing. That's balls. I don't know if it's brains, but that's balls. The Psycho respects that.
Like, oh shit.
Gets that South Philly Psycho seal of approval. There you go.
Right.
Oh, word. What in the fuck?
We were just saying how like ballsy was it for Pineapple Pete to take a swing at Jericho while he's holding a bat?
Yup.
Retard. Stupid idiot.
Damn it, Pineapple Pete, you stupid idiot. I just breathed. I know.
Yes. But I just and like the thing is you know, I repeat Jericho and I say Pineapple Pete's a stupid idiot just because it's funny as fuck.
It is.
But Jericho literally got him over and three pre-tape shows. That dude is more famous now than he's ever been in wrestling. Yeah. And I think he only had like one match on the pre-tape shows.
Yeah.
He only had one. And he's been in the crowd.
Fun when he came through on Nova Pro, and he would have like, you know, the audience conga dancing with him, and he would just like get us all on our feet, and he would come out to feel the beat of the rhythm of the night, and all that crazy shit.
Well, I don't have that, so.
But seeing him on TV, it's like, you know what, good for him. Like, hella proud of him, you know?
Like,
yeah, I mean, you should be. You know,
he's got a fucking shirt now. AEW has a shirt for him.
Goddamn Pineapple Pete shirt.
Okay, I have to ask Wendy, since it comes up here, there in wrestling and in shows that we've been involved in. What exactly is a fucking Mo? Because you live by DC, you know the DC isms.
Oh, Mo. Hey, yo, Mo. That's just like you know how some people are like, oh, hey, buddy, or hey, dude. It's just another way of saying that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like derogatory, you know.
No, derogatory would be like Bama. You don't want to be a Bama.
Ah, okay.
You don't want to be a Maryland Bama. No, them Bamas don't know nothing.
You mean like inbred?
No, like a Bama's like a fool or like an idiot or just like a fucking hit.
I thought you were talking about Alabama.
Nah.
No, it's a little different up there. It's
a little different.
So in other words, you're saying a Bama is a Muppet.
Yeah. Pretty much.
He just wanted to use a soundboard.
Damn right it did. I wanted to use the Muppet thing. I'm waiting to find.
But like, if someone comes up to you and it's like, "Hey, yo, Mo, can I get a Lucy?" You're like, "Oh yeah, you know." They're basically saying, "Hey, buddy, can I
get
buy a cigarette off of you?" Yeah.
I knew the Lucy part.
A single loose cigarette.
The
I
rest
knew that.
I know shit about, so I figured I should ask. Wendy is the master of stats and Zoom and DC-isms. That's her big corner right there.
Like I live within walking distance of the city, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd ask. All right, so yeah, but yeah, Dynamite. I
Amazing.
haven't.
Most good.
Yeah, I haven't seen the ratings for last night's stuff yet, but just
I don't know.
in my opinion,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know there were some title matches, but yeah, NXT should have got these.
AEW was, I think it was like 7 something, 8, and NXT was like 670 something.
I was
it like
just about.
300. Yeah.
I was just about to
AEW
say.
get it again.
I got you. Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah,
I hope.
NXT, like,
Oh.
Yo. Sorry, man. Pee break.
Oh, no problem, dude. No, I was gonna say I'm hoping that Dynamite kicked the crap out of NXT because I watched both and sorry guys, Dynamite was better. I like them both, but Dynamite was better.
You think it's and you know,
yeah.
I said it 100 times in the thread, and it's probably because I was baked, but like the difference between a pre-recorded and a live show is like so drastically different. Like you can see the difference.
Yeah, you can almost feel it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, WWE still pre-taped.
Right. No, good point.
They have a different feel. It's just a whole different like ambiance. You
Yeah,
watch
it's
NXT
a whole.
and it's like, yeah. When I watch NXT, I feel like I'm like you're at like at a classy party. You've gone to like a nice club and they have like the nice DJ, the fancy light, and the fancy setup. Whereas when you watch AEW, it feels like an underground. There's like the DJ that you go down the block, and your homies are there, and you're ready to rock the house.
Yes, it's like the
vibe. I mean, they're
it
both
gives you
fun parties, but you want to be at one a little more than the other.
It kind of gives you the closest thing to the temple without being the temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get it's just a different vibe. NXT is so polished and so WWE now. It's like too reformed and like you're serving hors d'oeuvres when I want fucking cheese balls and nachos bar. You know what I mean?
When NXT was still on the network, it really had that indie vibe because even the
but it's
making everything.
I was gonna say
willy nilly.
Polished now.
Yeah, NXT was founded on like that underground developmental kind of indie feel. And now they're trying to turn it into the same show as the two that are basically failing on network television. So why the fuck would
it's now SmackDown but painted yellow on Wednesday?
Like,
right. Yeah, pretty much.
And the thing is, we were just talking about SmackDown's not doing very well. Raw's not doing very well. So why the hell would you turn around and change NXT? They were doing well. I'm telling you, one of these days, NXT is going to have better ratings than Raw and SmackDown. Watch. Give it a few more weeks.
And AEW will, too.
Yeah.
I found the exact ratings. AEW drew 732,000. NXT got 663. Dynamite got a 5.6% increase in viewership. Last week, they drew 693,000. NXT got a 4% increase.
Okay, I gave him the full thumbs up, but I guess I should have gave AEW like the Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Go Dynamite. Yeah, that's good. The two things that I did want to just gloss over and then we'll sign off was, one, Karrion Kross's debut, which was actually kind of dope and actually kind of hot because Scarlett was.
Yes.
Whew! I mean, did you see that photo in group? Like, ooh. I can't even talk. Somebody want to come in here? Whoo! The sanitizer.
Someone posted the video on their own page. Lucy posted it on her own page, and I watched it through there, and I was like, oh, damn, this is what I missed? Like
it was, the entrance was great, and poor whoever he had in the ring, like insert jobber's name here, got stomped the hell out. It was like two Saitos and a submission hold done.
But yeah, back to the whole NXT thing. Like I wanted to touch on that because I didn't get a chance to.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Like that was WWE's indies.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what made it so much better, because a lot of people love the indies. Like a lot more wrestling fans are paying more attention to the indies now and stuff like that. And WWE finally had that feel.
Yeah.
They finally had that.
They could finally
And then
cash in on that market, you know, like, oh, we'll make something that's kind of like the indies, but it isn't, you know, that sort of thing. And people got into it. And then they stuck it on a network and they turned it into a network show.
Yeah.
Just duh. Leave it the way that it is. But, you know, Vince can't help himself. He's just got to be in there fucking with shit.
Yep.
And, of course, we've still got the Cruiserweight tournament going on here for the interim championship. And I think I saw a couple of the matches because I kind of passed out watching NXT. But I'm pretty sure Kushida beat Jake Atlas, which was like, okay, I like Jake, but okay, makes sense. And Tozawa had beaten Jack Gallagher, which, damn, if you ain't seen him lately.
All tatted up.
Yeah, like, if you thought Cody Rhodes' tattoo was bad, check out Jack Gallagher real quick.
I mean, honestly, I love that, the American traditional. I love that kind of art.
I love that kind of art, but it's just
I think
positioning.
It's just so big. Yeah, I get it.
It's just gaudy, man. It's like, ugh.
but I'd rather that than Cody's, to be honest.
See, I'm the other way around. I'd rather Cody than his big, and then he's got shit down his arm. It's just like, he's got 75% of his upper body tattooed now. It's weird, to say the least, when you saw him all those years coming out and just pale skinned and, you know, primped and all that shit. Now he's got like a weird beard, but he's still got the waxed mustache ends and these crazy tats and like leopard print man panties. It's like, what the fuck happened to you, Jack? He went to like one metal concert and his whole life changed.
He went to his first punk show and then it was all downhill
all
from there.
But I don't. Yeah, honestly, it could have been. I don't know. Might have been. You know, punkin Britain is, you know, a big thing. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out. I saw those two matches. I'm not sure if they had any more. I don't know what's going on with Drake Maverick beyond last week. Like, did he actually fight on NXT last night? Because I kind of passed out.
He's taking the title and leaving. He's retiring that title.
I'm afraid they're going to turn him into CM Punk. I really am. Like, just, he wins the title and he runs off with it because they've still got Jordan Devlin in their back pocket.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Evil Evan is still with us.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I can see him, but I don't know if he can hear him or he can hear us.
You know what, dude? My headphones died, so I turned the volume really low to not to blow the feedback and shit. I can kind of hear. I know you're fucking clowning the bullshit fucking boat. I know you're talking CW.
It's a clipper.
I'm gonna go for my man Jake Atlas pulling out some kind of upset, but as far as like what happened with the standings and what's his name, Drake Maverick, I don't know. Do we see that be some kind of swerve? Is he gonna win it all? I don't even know anymore at this point because Kushida looks like he's on a roll. Maybe we got him pulling out some kind of the title. I don't even know what they got going on anymore. I thought maybe the Drake thing was a swerve. But I don't even know anymore. Like I said, WWE, you never even know what they got planned. They got something up their sleeves though.
EC3 cut that promo on him and said his name is Rockstar Spud.
Yeah.
Right? Rockstar Spud.
Yeah.
I want to see
but like it's funny because he's like more over now that he's been released than he ever has been in his career. So
true.
You mean does they strike when the iron
really, Wendy?
Bring him back?
Really, Wendy?
What does she do now? Oh my god.
I fucking can't with you. See, I could never get these until after the show, but now that I've got a computer, it's like fucking Wendy.
You see what I'm dealing with while I'm like doing everything else in the background. I got this shit popping up, and I'm like, I got soundboards and all this stuff going, and I keep getting shit popping up. And I'm like, what is it? Oh God, Wendy. Oh, you gotta love her though. She keeps things interesting, that's for sure. Well, unfortunately, I think that's all we got. So
We're out of time, folks.
we want to thank you for listening to this, and we're gonna let Brucey drop the social medias. We'll let Wendy give you the podcast. I'll do my ending spiel, and just get the fuck up out of here.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You can find us on Facebook at Top Rope Wrestling Talk. We are a publicly traded group. Callie's going to attack me. We're a publicly traded group where you can come in and talk about whatever you want wrestling-wise, and join the forums, talk about the shows, join our title contention threads.
The prediction form.
Sorry, dog.
It's cool.
You can also find us on Twitter. Flip the page. Twitter at Top Rope WT. Come on there, shoot the shit with us. We throw questions out there. We're also linked in with a bunch of other wrestling podcasts, and we all
wrestlers.
And wrestlers I was getting there, Dom, and wrestlers. And then you can. I'm still working on the Instagram, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to figure things out for the Instagram. Yes. No, she will never do that.
She will.
And you can also find us on none other than YouTube. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and listen, you can look us up by Top Rope Wrestling Talk, and you can also look us up in Fox Den Productions. That is where you will find Top Rope Wrestling Talk, along with other shows that Dom's kind of like waving his hands because he wants to mention them. But I was already talking about YouTube, and I'm using my hands.
We're all good.
I'm using my hands. We got Drunk Upon a Time. We've got
Funny
Mutant Rejects, and then Dom's got a couple other shows in the works that he'd like to get up and off the ground, but we're kind of taking baby steps to get there.
It's coming.
don't want to do too much all at once. The production company pretty much just getting off the ground. And we've got a lot of awesome content, and come check us out and everything else.
I got to give a cheap pop too, because if you see it in the intro or if you go to the YouTube page, thank you to Evil Evan and Evil Evan Illustrations for the Fox Den Productions logo. It's dope. He does some great shit.
Yeah.
You can commission him to do stuff just like that. If you have an idea, you want somebody to draw it up, Evil Evan Illustrations on Twitter, on Facebook. Find him, get a hold of him. He'll hook you up. Sorry, I had to get that in.
You got the podcast platforms?
I do actually.
Yay!
You can find us on anchor.fm/TWRT. TRWT. Sorry. TRWT. Top Rope. I knew this. Through there, you can find us wherever podcasts are found. So the more obvious ones are like Apple Podcasts and
Spotify,
Stitcher and Spotify. Thank you.
Google
That's the one I was looking for.
Podcasts.
I'm like the one with the music.
I've also submitted us to like iHeartRadio and Pandora and a few other places. So hopefully we'll get on there and we'll keep spreading this empire so you can find us everywhere.
Yeah, you can find us everywhere. And remember to save our podcast, bookmark us, love us, etc. Leave reviews for us so it gets us all hyped up and loved and shit. Yeah, so do it. Listen to us. Share us. Share us with your neighbor, your mom, your friend, your boss, your booty call, everybody.
Put us on social media.
Hey, yo, Mo,
put us on
check
your
us
Instas,
out.
your Twitters, your Faces, Spacey, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Share it.
Share it with your taco dude. Share it with everybody.
And
everybody.
The Tiger King
your
is gonna
weed
get us
dealer. Everybody.
As Bruce had already said, this is now a Fox 10 production, which is, of course, my lovely company full of these happy rejects. And you can find us. Our YouTube page is now Fox 10 Productions. You can still look up Top Rope Wrestling Talk on YouTube, and it will come up. But when you come to the page, you will see playlists for Top Rope, from Mutant Rejects for Drunk Upon a Time. It's a lot of entertainment in one spot. You can also find Fox 10 Productions on Anchor. It's anchor.fm/Fox10. Just FOXDEN. Don't capitalize. Don't space it. We've got some platforms coming up. We've made Spotify. I'm working on Apple. I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to get us everywhere. I'm trying to get more shows going. I'm trying to make sure that everybody out there that loves us is entertained in as many ways possible. So with all that being said, come follow that. Come hit us up on our Twitter. Give us some ideas, topics for the show, questions. We'll be happy to use them. Thank you again for listening, and for the evil one himself who can draw his ass off, my homegirl Latina Heat, the founder and high class one Brucey. I am the Psycho, and we will catch you next week.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Deuces.
Wash your hands. Do not
Don't
use
masturbate.
do not use sanitizer when you masturbate. Okay, don't do it.
No sanitizer on your
Dom's done it.
Ever. Don't be a Bama.
Don't be a Bama.
Don't be no Bamas, Mo.
Faux
Don't be a
show.
Dom. Don't be a Dom.
Hey. Fuck you, Bama.